as I said, you have all this back and forth, between Speaker Pelosi, between Donald Trump, and what it's doing is it is also emboldening Democrats to stand behind her. And so when I talked about these particular letters, going back and forth, Pelosi was asked actually outside. I'm going to try to pull the video up. She was asked outside when it came to what happens if Trump shows up, and she said he could talk outside. Here's what we are dealing with. We're dealing with two leaders who are at an absolute standstill. On one hand, what you have here is you have Nancy Pelosi, who is showing Donald Trump what it means to face a tough woman. And remember all those Democrats. Remember all the Democrats out there who were saying that they weren't quite sure that Nancy Pelosi should be the Speaker of the House. Well, they are learning a valuable lesson. This is what happens when you mess with a woman from Baltimore. Now, she might be white, but she's showing him this is how it rolls when you're from Baltimore. And so what I also find to be interesting here is that Nancy Pelosi is not going to back down, because what she understands is that Democrats taking over the House, it was important for them to be able to win those seats and to be in a leadership position. What you have here is Nancy Pelosi showing Donald Trump what is important, showing him what power looks like. The reality is he is boxed in. Donald Trump is boxed in. He can't go anywhere because without her actually saying it's okay, he can't speak. She is teaching him this is what power looks like. And as he continues to hold out and keep the government closed, his approval numbers are going down. New polling data is out, folks. CBS, his numbers are down. And he's losing support among working class voters, white voters with high school diplomas, which is really his core base. That to me is showing you exactly what is going on with this shutdown. And so I just want to throw it real quick to our panel here. I got to ask Avis Jones-DeWeaver, leadership strategist, who joins us right now. She is here. Also, Robert Patillo, radio host out of Atlanta, of course, Eugene Craig organization. Avis, Trump is being shown what a real woman acts like when he tries to bully her.
Absolutely. In the immortal words of Nene Leakes, she basically said today, I said what I said, okay? And, you know, he is this person that all his life, I imagine, he's been pandered to, he's been spoiled. He's never had to sort of color within the lines, per se. But this is someone who understands power, as you mentioned, and she's going to show him exactly how it's wielded and how it's wielded effectively, and he's going to have to learn that lesson. He's going to learn that lesson today.
Robert and Eugene, the numbers are clear. The public, they are not blaming Democrats for this shutdown. Trump screwed up, and if you go back, it was a master stroke by Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer to force him to say on the record, in front of the cameras, I will own this shutdown. He can't wiggle out of his own words.
I agree with you. The one thing I've yet to figure out is why Democrat super PACs aren't running, like just flooding the airways with that clip, running it over and over and over again. I mean, public support's already collapsed for him. I saw something today, like 7% of the recent polls show that, 7% support the wall still. If it will support opening up the government if it's dependent upon the wall. And so the support's not there anymore. I mean, he has to understand and just take his L in peace. Nancy understands power. Apparently, he does not understand there are 3 separate branches of government. Paul Ryan's not there anymore to just, bow to him.
Yep.
Well, I think what we're going to see from President Trump is that he's playing the long game with Democrats. That what he's already articulated is the fact that he's going to have border security before he reopens the government. And Democrats have already came forward today and said they would give him $5 billion, just not for the border wall, for border security.
Now remember, Democrats, that was always their position.
Yeah.
That was always their point. They tried to do $25 billion for border security in exchange for DACA, and he thought, oh, I can get more.
The thing is this, what he's going to realize tomorrow is that he no longer has control of the situation. You're going to have two votes tomorrow. Mitch is going to put his bill on the floor, then Mitch is going to put the bill that he knows can pass on the floor. I wouldn't be shocked if you get 60 votes on that second bill, and then that bill just goes right over to the House and gets passed. That's the only way he gets the State of the Union next week. That's the only way, the government gets back open. And the second he sees that, his knees are chopped out and his presidency is almost effectively over.
I think,
Final comment. Go ahead.
I think we've done too much underestimating of Donald Trump. I think
I think he's underestimating Nancy Pelosi.
We met Trump at his level for the last 2 years.
Donald Trump will have this thing at a tractor pull in Tennessee and have 50,000 people there and be the biggest event in the history of politics. We cannot have him. We cannot have.
All that will get him.
He can have a tractor pull all he wants.
Doubting him, he keeps pulling through.
We're not doubting him. We're meeting him at his level.
No.
We're meeting him exactly at his level.
He's losing even though tractor pull people in the polls. I don't even understand.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be.
Among Trump's base, Trump is still strong within his base.
It's going down.
The issue is that his base is 32% of the American population. You can't win anything with 32% of the American population.
No,
not even president.
Except for President 2016.
No, keep in mind, he's losing white educated voters. He is losing white women. He is losing independence. And the more he keeps playing this game, he's making his job harder. No, but he's been taught a lesson. This is what power looks like. Yes. You were able to play in this sandbox for the last 2 years uninterrupted. Now, guess what? A grown person has shown up, and now you're about to see what happens because recess is over. All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. All right, folks, let's talk about one of our partners, D-Herbs Cleanse. In 2019, many folks, of course, are focused on their health, trying to get better, trying to look better, getting ready for the beach season. Other folks, of course, improving their golf game and all that sort of good stuff. And so they want to be able to have a healthier new year. So one of the ways to do that is the D-Herbs Cleanse. It's something that I actually have been on. I started a couple weeks ago, so I have now 4 more days, and so it can certainly make a difference when it comes to losing weight, also giving folks more energy as well, improving their overall being. And so if you want to do that, this is what you can do. You can join those of us who are on it by going to dherbs.com and then use the promo code ROLAND. You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.